Hey guys, Kevin here. I have something so cool I am so excited about. My wife is probably at this point she's probably tired of me talking about this, but I want to show you something that I've discovered lately. I'm actually sitting in my car right now, which is probably my most expensive set of monitors because I can actually drive these studio monitors around. So I have always been one to triangulate a mix. So I'll listen to a mix on my monitors, on headphones, in my studio, and then I'll put it on Dropbox and listen to it in my car. Make notes in Dropbox, go back to the studio, make the changes, and that's more efficient than it used to be, but it's far from efficient. What I've always wanted to do was be able just to mix in my car. I did a couple of mixes where someone sent me some files to mix in GarageBand, and I thought I'm not going to export these out of GarageBand and then into Pro Tools and then back into GarageBand. I'm going to mix it in GarageBand. The cool thing about mixing it in GarageBand was that I was able to come out of the output of my computer, mix it in my car, and reverse engineer it, mix it in my car, and then reference it on my Barefoot monitors or my NS10s or my little realistic speakers or my headphones that I have upstairs. And I've always thought, I wish I could mix on Pro Tools with my plugins on headphones or in my car. Well, I found the answer, I think. The answer is logging into your computer via, if you're on the same network, like if your studio computer's on the Wi-Fi network and your laptop is on the network and you've got them able to do screen sharing, you can actually log on to your either computer. Sorry, the wind's blowing here. You can log on to your studio computer from a laptop and control the screen. The problem is you can't really hear what's going on there. And that's always been kind of a problem. So the other day I was going to grab either a wireless in-ear pack from the church, patch it up, or even run a cable downstairs because it would take about, 75-100 feet. If I ran it upstairs, I could run it downstairs to my car. When I had my studio in Nashville, I was able I could run a cable out to my car, put it in my adapter for my cassette, listen to the mix on my cassette. Those days are over because I have found a new plugin, and you may know about it, you may not know about it, but I need to get this off my chest because this is amazing. I found a plugin called Audiomovers. If you look at my screen, it is this page here, audiomovers.com/downloads. I downloaded for Mac OS because that's what I'm using, and then I installed it as a plugin. And then when you install it as a plugin, I'm still experimenting with this. I don't think that it'll live here on my master bus, but I'm able to launch. Just let me launch a new plugin here. You can go to the plugin, Audiomovers, and then listen to, and then it will pull up this plugin. You log in, you use an account. The cool thing about it is you can rent it for a week. Like say you're doing recalls for a week and you want to be on the phone with your client and or the band or somebody else that's listening to the mix, you can just you can give them this link. You hit copy link, send it to them, and they're able to listen to the mix. If you listen here, this is that link, and you see it's connected, and I don't think I can be able to let you listen to this mix. But I also teach a class in Wyoming, and I'm in California right now. So when I teach a class in Wyoming, this is a new way for them to be able to listen the quality is great. You can stream different qualities here. Like you can go everywhere from, I'm getting a swirly beach ball right now, but you can go anywhere from 192 to, MP3 quality up to, PCM, 32-bit even. So just depending on your network connection and what your client or whoever's on the other side with their network connection is, you can start it. You can make it as big as possible. You can make it, CD quality. I find that 192 is really good. You can set the delay time to 1/10 of a second, all the way up to a second. So, if you're editing something or tweaking drums or things like that, you might want to run it down, but 1 second is good too. So anyway, so what I have been doing, another hack that I have found, is that I'm able to my house and my studio are probably only 10 minutes apart, but on days that I need to get work done in the studio, what I've been doing the last few days is using a thing called TeamViewer, which is this guy right here. And then you don't have to be connected to the same Wi-Fi network. You can be connected anywhere. All you need to do is install TeamViewer on your client computer, which in my case is a studio computer, grab the username and password, and then I'm able to launch TeamViewer from my laptop and log on to TeamViewer, and then paste the link, this link here, to my client computer, which is my laptop, and listen on there. I've been mixing for the last 2 days, probably 5 miles apart and in real time enough that I can tell where the beats, and it's only like it's a tenth of a second apart. So anyway, so if you have ever struggled with wanting to be at your studio, but you're at home on your laptop, let's say you're winding down, the kids are in bed, and you want to do a little extra editing or mixing, now you can, and this is amazing. So anyway, I thought you guys might want to know this as another little mixing hack that I have found, and it just made my world a lot smaller. Ever since I moved to California, I think that there's a convenience factor of being able to go by the studio and listen to mixes. And I took myself out of that Nashville thing when I moved to California, because you can't just drop by the studio these days to hear mixes. But now, with a combination of maybe a Zoom call or Google Hangouts or FaceTime or just a phone call, because you can call somebody on your phone, and then you can say, hey, go to this link and let's listen to your mix. And you can recall mixes in real time. And I just love that. So anyway, hopefully this has been helpful. If you like this video, maybe think about subscribing to the channel. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.